Hello everyone, welcome to Honara's Arts and Lifestyle channel. Before I start with today's video, I just want to inform to you all that I do have an Instagram account which is honaras.arts, and I request you all to please follow me over there for all latest updates on the items that I'm going to sell and the new videos that I'm going to make, and also some beautiful reels which is going to recollect the very first videos which I had released in this channel. And you will also get to know all beautiful events and the videos that I have done so far. So just in case if you get amazed by something or if you really like the idea, you can always go back to my channel in YouTube and you can check it out. So please don't miss to follow me on my Instagram account. And not just that, there is also a kids channel of mine which is called as honaras.kids, and I request you all to please subscribe to that, just in case if you have a child in your house or you yourself are a child, because I will be starting to release loads of videos over there, not just stories but also some puzzles, proverbs and games and many more. So please do subscribe to my kids channel, that is Honaras Kids, and follow me over there as well. Now let me get back to today's video. In today's video, I will be showing you on how to do Ardhanareshwar Alankaram for any of the Devi Vigrahas which are there in your house. And I think many of you have been requesting me on how to do this kind of an Alankaram for quite a few days. I think rather I should put it as months, in fact. And so for that reason, I thought I'll just pick this up. Anyway, in my previous video, you have seen on how I transformed a Devi Vigraha into Lord Shiva. So it is going to be in the same lines, but I have used a few tricks over here for the dress and the jewelry. So you might want to implement them, and I'm going to give you more details about the items that I have used for Lord Shiva's Alankaram. So please don't miss to watch this video till the end in case if you want to learn on how to do this kind of an Alankaram without having to waste your money in terms of jewelry or in terms of dresses. Because all I'm going to do is I'm just going to reuse the very same sarees which we used to drape the Devi, and the very same dress, the tiger skin dress which we actually use to drape Lord Shiva. It's exactly the same dress that I'm going to use to achieve this look, and I'm going to use only handmade jewelry for this. So it's going to be really exciting for you all. So please don't miss to watch this video till the end.
नमः शिवाभ्यां नवयौवनाभ्यां परस्पराश्लिष्टवपुर्धराभ्यां नगेन्द्रकन्या वृषकेतनाभ्यां नमो नमः शङ्करपार्वतीभ्यां नमः शिवाभ्यां सरसोत्सवाभ्यां नमस्कृताभीष्टवरप्रदाभ्यां नारायणेनार्चितपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः शङ्करपार्वतीभ्यां नमः शिवाभ्यां वृषवाहनाभ्यां विरिञ्चि विष्णु इन्द्रसुपूजिताभ्यां विभूतिपाटीरविलेपनाभ्यां नमो नमः शङ्करपार्वतीभ्यां नमः शिवाभ्यां जगदीश्वराभ्यां जगत्पतिभ्यां जय विग्रहाभ्यां जम्भारिमुख्यैरभिवन्दिताभ्यां नमो नमः शङ्करपार्वतीभ्यां नमः शिवाभ्यां परमौषधाभ्यां पञ्चाक्षरी पञ्जररञ्जिताभ्यां प्रपञ्चसृष्टिस्थितिसंहृताभ्यां नमो नमः शङ्करपार्वतीभ्यां नमः शिवाभ्याम् अतिसुन्दराभ्याम् अत्यन्तमासक्तहृदम्बुजाभ्याम् अशेषलोकैकहितङ्कराभ्याम् नमो नमः शङ्करपार्वतीभ्याम् नमः शिवाभ्याम् कलिनाशनाभ्याम् कङ्कालकल्याणवपुर्धराभ्याम् कैलासशैलस्थितदेवताभ्याम् नमो नमः शङ्करपार्वतीभ्याम् नमः शिवाभ्याम् अशुभापहाभ्याम् अशेषलोकैकविशेषिताभ्याम् अकुण्ठिताभ्याम् स्मृतिसंवृताभ्याम् नमो नमः शङ्करपार्वतीभ्याम् नमः शिवाभ्याम् रथवाहनाभ्याम् रवीन्दुवैश्वानरलोचनाभ्याम्.
So now to start with, first and the foremost thing is we need to be covering the leg. So for many of the idols, this leg will actually be attached. So in case if the leg is attached, you will just have to cover it using any of the orange cloth. There is nothing much that can be done. But just in case if the leg is not attached, okay, if you have got leg like this, so for that what you will have to do is you will have to wrap this with a orange color cloth. Okay, it's as if Lord Shiva is wearing orange dhoti. So for that what I have done is I have taken this kind of a border which I get for my silk sarees, but I didn't have plain orange. So for that reason what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it upside down and I'm going to get a plain orange over here. Okay, just a border is sufficient for me, and at the end I have just put a little bit of glue. So I'm just going to take the cloth in a crisscross manner like this, and I'm just going to pin it over here, or rather paste it over here. And okay, it's already crossed over here. Now the second time when I'm taking it, I need to be forming a V shape over here, because that's how dhotis will be looking. Okay, like this. Now I'm just going to take one more circle over here so that I can pull this dhoti very tightly. In this way. Okay, and I'm not concerned about covering the rest of the body, okay, because all I need to do is just cover this leg. The rest of the body parts will not be seen, so I'm not going to cover the other leg. Okay, all I'm going to do is drape this around the waist area and just pin it at the back side like this so that it doesn't come out. Before we tie the sari or the tiger skin for Shiva, the first and the foremost thing we need to do is cover the upper area. Okay, so for that, for the silk sari that I am selling, I also sell this kind of a shalya. So I'm just going to use this, and even the Lord Shiva's dress also comes with a kind of shalya. Okay, it is like this. This one I have actually purchased it from outside. This is not something that I am selling, but yes, there is a in one of the catalogs I'm selling this also. But this particular piece that you're seeing in the video was purchased from market area long back. Okay, I think 2-3 years back or something like that. So this width is going to be too much for me. So for that reason I'm just going to bend it into 3/4, and I'm just going to cover the right part with this kind of border. So once you have covered the right area with this, the left area, similarly you will have to cover it with the tiger skin in this way. So now once you have covered the blouse area, the next step will be to drape the sari. So for that, I prefer to put the sari first, okay, for the right part of the Devi, which is going to be transformed into Parvati. So for that I'm going to use this kind of a silk saree which I'm selling. Actually this is a very bright parrot green color. I don't know, it is showing a very weird color in the video. and this comes with 4 threads. Okay, 2 threads in the center and 2 threads at the extreme. So all I'm going to do is just use the extreme threads over here to tie the saree, but the center of the saree is not going to be here, the center of the saree is going to be here. Okay, so it's going to be tied in this way. And just to let you all know, I have used a 4-inch saree for a 12 inches idol over here. Okay, just about the same length of the Shiva's dress. So in case if you are buying the Shiva's dress of 4 inches, then go for 4 inches saree. In case if this is 8 inches, then go for a 8-inch saree. As simple as that. Now use the same concept to tie this Shiva's dress as well. Again, the center of the dress will be here and not in the center. So it is going to be something like this. And now you can see how easy it was to drape this kind of a dress. So without making any changes to the dress or without even ordering a new dress, I could just use the same dress which I was using for Devi and for Shiva. Just that I'm just tying the sarees in a different way so that it looks like half of the idol is wearing saree and the other half is wearing Lord Shiva's dress. Now let me just show you on what are the different kind of jewelry that I'm going to use for this Alankaram. So as I said, all of the jewelry are handmade, and this is the waist belt that I have made. So look at it very carefully. The left side of the waist belt has got only Rudrakshi, whereas the right side of the belt has got beads. So I have done it in such a way that, you know, the single jewelry should actually look as if it's made for Lord Shiva also and for Parvati also. It's very easy to make these jewelry. So all you need to do is just take a thread and just start putting the beads inside the thread, and that's more than enough. You don't need any special skill for this. So this becomes a waist belt, and I have done the same thing for the necklace as well. So I've made a coin mala for Parvati and again the Rudraksha beads for Lord Shiva. So half of it is Rudraksha beads and other half is coins. So for this also I'm just going to put it like this in such a way that the right side part looks like Parvati, or it is feminine, and the left part is masculine, depicting Lord Shiva. And then for the second step mala, I have made like this. So again the right part is made of pearls and the left part is Rudraksha. In this way. And now comes snake. Okay, so I've made the snake using the Fevicryl molded clay. Okay, so I'm just going to place the snake over here, and see, it has already started looking like Lord Shiva, right, at the right side. So I'm just going to put some glue and paste it. And now to cover the right part of the snake, what I'm going to do is, I have just taken the roses which were made from foam, and I'm just going to put it on the snake, just to make sure that I cover the snake. And that's it, the snake gets covered. Okay, now what we can do is we can just put more jewelry, the hair and everything, and do the Alankaram. So for the hair part, I have just taken a wig over here and I'm going to cover the hair area. And I had made this handmade kondai for Maheshwari Alankaram for Saptamatrikas, and I'm just going to use the same kondai over here for this also. I had made it in such a way that it comes in 2 pieces, so that I can cover it however I want, and I can reuse it. So I'm just going to cover that. And I don't want all this Shringar and all to be shown at the left side, okay? Because this is Lord Shiva. So he will not be wearing jewelry most of the time. It's just going to be Rudraksha. So for that, I'm just going to cover this area of the crown using Rudraksha. So now you can see I've just covered this part of the kondai, with Rudraksha, and the right side it still has stones. There will be a Kalinga Sarpa, which is going to be there on the jata of Lord Shiva. Okay, so this is just the glue that I have put in for sticking this. So this is a small snake that I have made using clay again, and I've just painted it. And all I'm going to do is just keep it over here so that it looks more realistic. Lord Shiva will also be having a Chandra. So I'm just going to put a Chandra here. And Lord Shiva will also be having Ganga, Ma Ganga. So I'm just going to fix the Ganga. Again, this is made out of clay and I've just stuck stones to it. And now for the bangles also, I've made Rudraksha bangles like this, which can be, so if you're able to see, this can actually be closed and opened as well in this way. And I'm just going to put Rudraksha only for 2 hands. Okay, the right side is going to wear bangles this way. And not just that, I'm also going to put Rudraksha for the feet as well. So it's exactly the same bangle that I'm going to put for his feet. And see how realistic this looks, isn't it? And I'm going to put bangles for these 2 hands. And now comes defining the face features. The right side of the face we don't have to do anything much, but it's the left side of the face that we have to transform into Lord Shiva. So for that I have taken watercolors and I'm just going to paint Vibhuti. And please note that the Vibhuti that I'm going to paint is going to be only to the left side of the face. In this way, and half of the face is going to have third eye, so I'm just going to make this as a third eye. While the left side of the face has got Vibhuti and third eye, the right side of the face is going to have a bindi. And for the moustache, what I have done is I've just made it using clay so that it gives a 3D effect rather than painting. So I've just put the moustache at the left side of the face and not at the right side, okay? So that way it actually shows that left part is masculine and the right face is not. Now let me just put a beautiful nath to her. So now once the jewelry and everything is fixed, all I have done is I've just given a trishul and a damaruga for this hand, and I have fixed a lotus for this hand. And this is all we need to do for Ardhanareshwar Alankaram. And as you have seen, I haven't done anything much at all. I have just reused everything that I had, just that I had customized it for Ardhanareshwar Alankaram in terms of jewelry. Okay, the dress was reused, and even the weapons are reused, even lotus is reused, konda is also reused. Now let me just do some background Alankaram and I'll get back to you.
Namah Shivabhyam Navayauvanabhyam Parasparashlishtavapurdharabhyam Nagendra Kanya Vrishaketanabhyam Namo Namaha Shankara Parvatibhyam Namah Shivabhyam Sarasotsamabhyam Namaskritabhishtavarapradabhyam Narayanena Chitapadukabhyam Namo Namaha Shankara Parvatibhyam Namah Shivabhyam Vrishabhahanabhyam Virinchi Vishnu Indra Supujitabhyam Vibhuti Pati Ravilepanabhyam Namo Namaha Shankara Parvatibhyam Namah Shivabhyam Jagadishwarabhyam Jagatpatibhyam Jaya Vigrahabhyam Jambhari Mukhyairabhivanditabhyam Namo Namaha Shankara Parvatibhyam Namah Shivabhyam Paramaushadhabhyam Panchakshari Panjararanjitabhyam Prapancha Srishti Sthiti Samhritabhyam Namo Namaha Shankara Parvatibhyam Namah Shivabhyam Atisundarabhyam Atyantamasakta Hridambujabhyam Asheshalokaikahitankarabhyam Namo Namaha Shankara Parvatibhyam Namah Shivabhyam Kalinashanabhyam Kankala Kalyanavapurdharabhyam Kailasa Shailastita Devatabhyam Namo Namaha Shankara Parvatibhyam Namah Shivabhyam Ashubhapahabhyam.
So I hope you all have liked this video. If so, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you.